The number 3, if this is your attitude number, your birth number, or your life path number, this is you. And this deals with Jupiter. And so you are the socializer, adventurous, cheerful, and expressive communicator. You are a nasty, ambitious leader who's free-hearted and cheerful. You thrive on adventurous and exploring what life brings because you love life. Your happiness shows how much you love life. It's the way you express yourself that lighten up anybody's day, even the pessimistic type of people or the saddest type of people. People love you because you're a nasty entertainer, you're a comedian, an actor who knows how to make people laugh and feel good. Your sense of humor is a part of the reason people miss you when you're not around. So the great thing about you is that you love to give because you are very generous and caring. But watch out for people who try to take advantage of your kindness and generosity. You are popular with people who know you, and you're a great storyteller. You are a creative artist, hardworking, musical. You have a youthful spirit. Again, I say you're popular. You love to learn, and you love knowledge. Spirituality is very important to you and your self-growth. And you are a great conversationalist. You're active, you're expressive, you're positive, and you're free-hearted. Again, I say. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion, growth, exploring, and good luck. So the number 3 soul, you possess the energy of Jupiter, which correlates to this vibration. So Jupiter means you love to explore, you stay on the go or the move. You have to do something or you will be bored. You have a young appearance, you have a playful nature, and you act young with wisdom or knowledge. You love to travel, you love knowledge, and you love to try new things and different things. You like experiencing life. Yes, experiencing life is very important to you. You are curious and you even find yourself trying out daredevil stuff. So fun is your name and being bored drives you nuts. You are great at multitasks and this is a gift. So you are always doing something. You are highly intelligent. You are sensitive to energy and you might be psychic or clairvoyant because you are a visionary who's a natural teacher and you give sound advice to people who comes to you for advice or wisdom. And so wisdom and spiritual development or growth is what you strive for. You love learning and you growing to become a better person or your better self. So spirituality is what balances you out and it is the way to stop you from being imbalanced or unfaithful, unloyal, inconsistent, and losing yourself. So on the downside, you can be the religious type of person. You can be jealous. You can be headstrong. You can be argumentative. You can be the one who exaggerate. You can be unsatisfied, irresponsible, take risks, reckless. You could gamble a lot, or go to the screen. And this is when your energy is confused, scattered everywhere, and drained. This is when you're depressed, you're over emotional, and you can be fake and superficial. And so the fire elements gives you the creative powers and make you charismatic. You're naturally good with the word, the verbal word, the writing word, and expressing yourself in many ways. You have passionate and compassion, your confidence, you have that willpower, you are bold, the brave one, and as long as you are balanced, you will win it in the fields of communication and public relations. And also you could be a hairdresser, a barber, a salesperson, because you make a good salesperson, a good advertiser, a promoter, and a leader in any field, and a spiritual leader, a healer. So a lot of 3s are comedians, musicians, artists, actors, and actresses in the fields of entertainment also. So you are a performer naturally. You are a adventurous person who has the drive and the passion to accomplish anything. You find it easy to read others' thoughts and feelings. You are charming, imaginative, stylish, and elegance with a good taste. You are friendly and open, and people feel at ease and comfortable around you. You are very aware of people's feelings and emotions. So most number 3s have a good-looking appearance. You are admired for your universal outlook on things because you have a universal mind and thinking. You love to inspire and motivate people. You are very sensual, has a high sex drive, and you're open to anything sexually unless you are disciplined. And you love beauty, and you're all about beauty. And the careers for you is an artist, a poet, a hairdresser, a barber, a writer, the person who's a lawyer, a club owner. You could be the one who owns a jewelry shop. You could be a gardener, a performer of any kind, a filmmaker, a photographer, You could be the ones who into the public relations. So being into the public is you, a comedian, an actor, an actress, a journalist, a broadcaster, a radio broadcaster. You could be a psychologist, a therapist, a spiritual leader, a healer. You could be into the medical science. You could be a counselor. You could be into the market. You could be a salesperson. Again, I say, and a massage therapist, and a psychic. And this is you. As I can't bring it as light, it gets to realer than this. I'll show you. The master number 11. If the master number 11 is your birthday number or your life path number, this is you. And the master number 11, because this is the master vibration, so this is very powerful, is the sun and the moon. And so you as the master psychic, you're highly ambitious, energetic, a leader, independent, very brave. You have a positive mindset, a planner. You carry out your plans. You're highly intelligent. And you have a strong need to succeed and be successful. Your intuition is on fire. You are the psychic. And you understand psychic energy better than anyone. With psychic energy, vision, your knowledge and understanding may be beyond the grips of others. You're on a higher frequency. You're not satisfied with second place. Underneath, your hidden self or shell is sensitive and it's desirous. It's very got that desire and it's a strong appetite for sex. So you have a creative mind. You're naturally inventive or inventor. You have a scientific mind and you are a researcher. And so your researching nature says you're ahead of your time with advanced and quick intuitive mind. You are a humanitarian and people person with a sense of justice, truth, harmony, peace, and beauty. You love beauty. You love justice. You love peace. You love the truth. And you can be a charming, cool, positive influence and an ideal model to everyone as a teacher, a healer, and a master psychic. So channeling your energy is your inborn gift. And you're here to use your divine energy from within you for the highest good or the greatest good. So tune within and tap into your inner wisdom and receive information from the unseen world and the outer world through symbols, music, geometric shapes, colors, patterns, numbers, art, feelings, visions, and from what you hear, from which you always receive great inspiration. You are the intuitive genius of love, peace, and light. And you is here to share it through support, healing, awakening, truth, your creative abilities and skills, creative arts, advising people through music, and through finding solutions as a diplomat. And this is a powerful vibration. So as I can't bring you this light, it gets no realer than this. Now, if you know your life path number, I'm going from 1 through 9. And also, I'm going to give you the master number 11, 22, and 33. I got you. And so pay attention carefully to your life path reading. If your life path is number 1, you're here to be creative. You're here to be a leader. You're here to be unique. You're here to be ambitious. You're the one who's self-motivated. So you're naturally a leader. So any leadership position, you're here to take initiative. And you got a strong intuition. You're here to use it and to follow your heart. So you're the one who has a strong gut instinct. You are ambitious. You goal-oriented. You're an achiever. You're a fighter. So you're here to create your own path and be a trendsetter in whatever you do. You're dealing with knowledge or anything. You are forceful. You are authoritative, or organizer, and you type who can be very popular on a global scale. And you're a natural entertainer or performer. So you're here to protect the weak and to lead in anything or any management position. So this is your life journey. This is what you're trying to achieve. If your life path is number 2, you're here to be the team player, the peacemaker. You're here to socialize and bring families and groups together to negotiate. You're here to understand people because you're highly psychic or intuitive, where you can feel the energy. You're here to create a comfortable space for people and for yourself. You're here to be the teacher. You're here to be the counselor. You're here to be the creative artist and to live in harmony and peace. You're here to be analytical and intelligent and aware. And you're here to socialize. So all together, you're here to bring things together like team player, and you behind the scene type of individual. So you have the power behind the scenes. So you're not the type who like to take the lead. So you're here to back someone up, to support them. So If your life path is number 3, you're here to be the creative artist, the natural leader. You're here to express yourself. You're here to understand people's thought, words, and you're here to take action through thought and word. You're here to be the fun-loving who inspire people, who the one who uplift people when they're down and out. You're here to do this. You're here to be spiritual and be a spiritual teacher, spiritual healer, and you may have psychic ability or you may be clairvoyance. And so you're here to be the keen intellect and very adventurous, and through being adventurous, you're here to share it with people. You're here to spark people and put life into people as far as to entertain people. You got a great sense of humor, you're a great comedian, so you're here to set people from all walks of life and to inspire those who need it. You're here to put the light into people. You're very entertaining, and so you have the power to manifest anything because may have a lot of psychic abilities. So you're a great communicator, and you're the freedom seeker. So you're here to bring freedom to someone, help someone to understand themselves, and to help those to be the freedom seeker or to have freedom and show them how to have freedom. And so you're the joyful, fun-loving type who is very compassionate with a broad mind. And you're very friendly. So you're here to inspire, uplift people to be their best self. You know what I mean? And that's through creative talents, through charming, through many ways. But you are already motivated in self, and you are already motivated and the leader yourself. If your life path is number 4, you're here to be practical, like you're here to prove and show things to being practical. Like anything that's spiritual, you also can prove it to be practical. So you're here to set foundations. You're here to help organize people and put things together. And you're here to bring family together and groups together and bring a foundation together that lasts forever. So you're the planner, you're the home-loving type, you're all about the culture, the ancestor, the roots, you're the visionary type. You're the one who, whatever you vision, you can manifest. You're here to be the manifester of your reality. So you are a provider. You're here to show people themselves, but you're also here to show them on a practical level. And so you're here to teach because you're a great teacher. You possess inner wisdom and knowledge. You're the stable type. You're disciplined, and you have practical thinking. So you naturally is the healer. So you got many melts to heal that is practical and realistic. And so this is, if you're the life path 4, this is you. You know what I mean? And you're very persistent, you're patient, and you're a hard worker. And so you're here to work hard to achieve your goals, and through hard work, you will succeed. And so you definitely will have more than any other number because you're disciplined and you got the expertise to accomplish. If your life path is number 5, so the number 5 says that you're here to be the free thinker. You're here to explore things and to bring a new way of thinking to being, a new way of doing anything to being, and to test out things and to be the one who explores through your senses, through what you taste, through what you feel, through what you hear, through what you see, through what you touch. That means, so you're definitely a storyteller. You're the one who got a quick mind, and so you're fun-loving. You're the business type mind. You're very sensual, and you can be a very sexual being. You're the freedom-loving, so you probably will fight for freedom. You're here to fight for that freedom because you're the one who's the free spirit. You can't be contained. So you're here to experience things and to share this wisdom and knowledge because you're the one who loves knowledge and always seeking knowledge. So you can be the one who has telepathy power where you can read people's minds because you got a quick, smooth spirit that keep you on the go. You stay on the move. You're very clever. You're very curious about life. You're here to learn things and to share it. So you are the explorer, you're the adventurous, and you're the one who are good at advertising things. And so you're here to be out in the media to express yourself. You deal with expression. So you're a magnet, and you are a networker. So you're good at bringing people together and to entertain people. You're good at entertaining them and all this here. So you're here to do this. You're here to do all this I speaks of. So you're adaptable, you're versatile. So any environment you can fit in. And so everyone love that aura and your magnetic force. And you stay on the go. You're here to discipline yourself to stay in one field. As long as you discipline yourself, you will win. Because you're the one who like to multitask, and one thing will bore you. You hate doing the same old routine. So you're here to do many things and to share this through your experience. And you're here to express yourself, and you're here to show people how to express themselves. You're here to show people they can express themselves. If your life path is 6, you're naturally a teacher. You're naturally the one who like to serve, support people, help people. So you're here to serve the community, help the community, and give advice to the community. You very much psychic or clairvoyance. And so you got a deep feel of the home life and beauty and of the family and life in general. You're an empath, which means you can be a psychic empath where you can read people's energy. So you're the one who know things that people always come to for counsel. So you're here to serve people. So you definitely are a humanitarian, and you're a counselor, you're opinion oriented. So you're here to be the social worker. You're here to help people in many ways. And you are intuitive, you're giving, you're compassionate, you're charming, you're very sensual, and you love peace. So you're peace loving, and you're the seeker of knowledge. You're very curious about life, but at the same time, you're the protector of all individuals, even life itself, because you're the humanitarian. And so most likely a lot of number 6, they be into politics and things that deals with humanitarian issues. So you're the responsible type, and you're the provider. You're cheerful, very happy. So you're here to fight for those who been done wrong. So you about the bringing justice to the injustice. So that's basically why you're here. So you're here to support, give advice to people. You're here to support, give advice to people, and you're here to counsel people in many ways. So this is what you're here for. So you're definitely a healer. You're here to help, to serve, to support people through your creative skills and ability. You could be the musician, the performer, but you're here to help in many ways as a life path number 6. Now, if you're a life path 7, you are the psychic mind. You are the one who all about the truth, seeking the truth. So this makes you the one who's scientific mind, who the researcher. So you don't believe everything you hear. So you're here to bring a new way of thinking. You're here to bring the truth out of fakeness and lies. You're here to dissect and decode things. So you're the one who needs your isolation time so you can do the research, study, so you can bring the truth to humanity. You're here to bring new ways and other ways, showing people how to heal. So you're here to bring things together because you create synergy. So you're here to bring anything together, which means knowledge together, that's factual together. And so you can bring a new way, a new philosophy to the light, because you are the sage and the scientific mind. So you are persistent, ambitious, and you're practical. And you are the writer, you're the communicator, you're the one who understands the human nature, or who have insight into the human nature, and you're analytical. So you definitely are the psychic mind. So it's all about self-mastery for you, so you don't stop until you master something. So you're here, when you focus on something, you're locked into it. So you're here to create magic for those to help bring peace and harmony to the world through truth and knowledge and wisdom. And so that's why you're always decoding something. You always ask a question because you want to know. So you're here to bring that philosophy to the world. So they need people like you because you're the great teacher who give people great understanding of things. So it's best for you to meditate. So you deal with the spiritual realm, the exoteric realm. And you don't mind being alone, because during the long time is when you do your healing and your resting and your meditation. So you're naturally connected to the higher powers. You're here to be that psychic empath, that highly intelligent, dreamy individual, imaginative inventor. So you're here to invent new things, and through you learn all this knowledge, you come up with ideas, and you're always inventing. So you're here to be a trendsetter when it comes to philosophy, when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to all this to help people. It could be through numerology, astrology, so anything that deals with divination or divination, you're here to do. So you're very spiritual. You're the most spiritual number, which is 7, if this is your life path. You're charming, charismatic, and so you just make sure you are the magic or the master of the mind and knowledge. So you always strive for self-mastery, no matter what. So anything you set your mind to, you can achieve. You're here to help those through knowledge and not to always be isolated as the life path 7. It's all about what you said and what you wrote. And also as life path 7, you also a problem solver. All this in one. You have the magical touch. You about the completion of the mind. So it's the master of the mind and the master of knowledge. Now, if you're a life path 8, you are the authoritative one. So you're about manifesting your vision. You're the natural leader. It's like the 7 is a natural leader. You are too. So you're the one who is ambitious, organized, but you're the one who is the master of material things, the master of having things, the master of organizing. And so you're very organized. You're a great planner. And so you the one who has a desire for peace and love of humanity. And so you're here to transform the world into practical ways, to bring materialistic things to people, which is prosperity, because you're the number of prosperity. You're here to get this money, you know what I mean, share this money so people can live in abundance, so people can live prosperous. You're here to not only for people to live prosperous, but to bring groups and organizations together so they could live prosperous. And having your own business is the key, because you can't be under nobody else, because you will rebel. So you're the one who insightful. You're very intelligence or intellectual, and you got the psychic ability if you tap into it. So most likely a lot of eights don't tap into their psychic self, but when they do, they be one of the most powerful. So you spiritual conscious, you have a desire for peace. You know what I mean? So you definitely a planner and natural leader. If your life path is number 9, you are the conscious mind, higher thoughts. So your thinking is big and global. So you definitely the old soul, the psychic, the wise, the sage, the visionary, the creative artist, the artist genius, the intuitive genius. You're here to be the problem solver, the giver, to be generous, to fight for justice, to fight the injustice. So you're here to do humanitarian issues. You're highly sensual. You are the healer, you're the charmer, and you're very stylish, all looking good. And also, you're here as a communicator. You're good at anything that deals with the intellect and communication and spirituality. You're the master at whatever you do. Just like the 7, you to be the expert, and you deal with the soul, the spiritual aspects, the esoteric realm of reality. So you're here to do anything that help people, that heal people. It could be through numerology, astrology. It could be through your psychic visions, counseling, being a therapist, a social worker, anything that deals with helping and serving the community. You're here for that. You as the old soul. So you got a responsibility to do on a big level, on a big global level. So you're here to do things like that on a big scale, not a small scale. And so as a life path number 9, this is what you're here for. You know what I mean? So you definitely are the one who are the humanitarian. So you understand the human nature. You understand somebody's mind. So you make a great psychologist. So anything that deal with being a therapist, psychologist, you here to do that. You got this gift. And so beauty, anything that deal with creativity, you're here to do that. And so you're here to help people in many ways, not just physically, mentally, spiritually, but all around. So you're the old soul. So you got all the traits of all the numbers. So since you are the number of completion, you'll master anything. So you back every number. So you the strongest number, strongest single number, and the most powerful. So as single, you know what I mean? So you're here to help people on many scales as a fighter. If you're not doing this, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I mean, spirituality of any kind, you're here to do that. Here to create paths and ways and systems that help people in many ways. So you're here to be that psychic empath because you feel people pain and emotion, you understand it. And so you're here as like a light worker, a great healer. And so as a life path 9, that's what you're here to be, that sage, that warrior on every aspect of life because you got the power to overcome every obstacle as the life path number 9. If your life path is 11, you definitely are the messenger, the teacher, the master psychic, because you understand energy. You understand the unseen and the seen. So any world that deals with the unseen and the seen, so you're here to help heal people in all type of ways through your creative abilities and skills. And you're here to be that writer, that musician, the great student of life. And also you are the one who give out this information, who give out this light, who spread this light. So you are the guiding light, the example of wisdom. And so you're highly intuitive, you're sensitive to energy. So you're here to help people on a major scale that deals with the spirit, the extraterrestrial realm, the unseen world, because you're definitely here to help to raise people's spiritual awareness. You're here to help people open themselves up to spiritual realms. And so you're here to help people reach their higher self. So you are here to bring justice to the injustice in the world. So you definitely are the light worker once you balance. And so you're here to help heal people in many ways. And so not only just people, but many people in the world. So you represent the global healing, the global helping. So you make sure to master psychic because you know about this energy. You know about the unseen world. You're not scared of it. So you're the highly intelligent one who dive deep off into the knowledge. And so you got a very powerful vibration as the master number 11. So nothing's stopping you. You're here to bring this light to the world as the lightened one. You're the lightened one. When they talk about the Illuminati, which means enlightenment, you are the one who's enlightenment. This is a double number, so you definitely got the double vibration of the sun and the moon. So you understand, which is the father and the mother. So you're here to do that, to help serve people on a global scale. And so if your life path is the master number 22, this vibration is very powerful as the master builder and the master architect. And so ancient wisdom is part of you as the old soul. So you are the force of nature. You're a national leader. You are the philanthropist. You are the practical one, the one who visualize, and what you visualize, you create your reality. So you are here to build foundations as the foundation builder. So you're the master material manifester. So you're the hardworking, the one who has peace, the one who's strong, the one who's powerful, the one who's advanced, the one who's meditative, and the one who's global minded and who's global thinking. So you're definitely the inventor who always thinking outside of the box. So you're the intuitive genius. So it's for you to take responsibility. You become prosperous as a teacher, as the master builder of foundations all over the world, the master builders of corporations, the master builders of communities. And also you can help build somebody's life, with your powers. So you're here as the one who get the job done. You go orient, and you the old soul, and you got a superior noble spirit as a master number 22, and this is your duty. So the master number 33, what you're here to do, you're here to bring the light to the world. You're here to help raise the consciousness of the whole world, to dive off into the truth and bring the truth to the world. And so you are the one who is the sage, the old soul. You're here to uplift humanity. You are the fighter for injustice. You're the big humanitarian. Out of all humanitarian, then you got the devil vibration with the Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune spirit. You definitely are the natural doctor, the creative artist. You're the cheerful one and charming, and you're the devoted one, the loving one, and the psychic empath. You're clairvoyant, you're highly intelligent. You're all about beauty, and so this is how you want to see the world in beauty, not the physical beauty, but more in the inner beauty. So you about the soul. So you here to raise the consciousness of the souls. And so you're full of wisdom. You're always sharing your wisdom to uplift the masses and bring the injustice, because you're all about the truth and bring the light to the world. So as the master number 33, this is your responsibility, because you're very compassionate. You're the one who aspires. So you're here to aspire, uplift. So you deal with the global consciousness and the collective consciousness of thoughts and words and bring this to the world. So you know that with your inspiration, you can help motivate many. And so you're here to do that, raise the consciousness of many. Now, to look off into these numbers, which is the 11, 22, and 33, also look at 2, also look at 4, also look at 6. Because if your number is 11, look at 2. If yours 22, look at 4. If yours, the master number 33, look at 6. Because these are also part of your vibration too. So with that being said, if you heard what 6 is, or 4 or 2 is, or 2 or 4 or 6, then you understand. To look further into the light path numbers, look at my other videos or audios, and you wouldn't understand. Now, as I can't let you bring this light, I know I read you like a book. I know you. I see through you. This is definitely what it be. I read all your numbers, your attitude number, your birth number, and your light path numbers.